let's get these stereotypical things out of our head that we were taught. Because if we got everything out of our heads, we would just love people. It doesn't matter what their home looks like or whatnot, as long as that kid is loved and cared for, and you'll know. It's simple. And kids, they're the ones that need it the most. It's one thing to be a broken adult. It's another thing to be a broken kid, because when you're a broken kid, you're going to live with that. And that most of the time you end up being a broken adult.
And that can start, with the parent. You kind of
Mhm.
have to work through that yourself to be able to guide your kids to have that type of confidence. You had mentioned something that I would love to unpack a little bit because I can resonate with it, that confidence or lack of confidence when you're around other parents. Because I consider myself a very confident person as well, but I do find myself questioning myself when I'm around other parents because you start thinking, oh, well, that person's more put together than me, or, gosh, I forgot to do X, Y, and Z for the PTA or whatever it is. So it sounds like you've had similar experiences in those situations as well.
Yes, I actually, a lot of times when I go into places, I get a lot of strange looks. And I'm like, man, am I okay? Like, is there something written all over me? And it took me a while to be like, no, my labels that I grew up with are not all over my face. Because that's what I used to think. I'm like, oh, here comes this, whatever. But honestly, when you go into a group of women, they're all feeling the same way. So the looks you're getting are looks of, can I be comfortable with them? Or do I need to try to better myself for that person? Do I want to be friends with that person? And sometimes it is about, oh, I heard this about that person. I have a lot of times where people come up to me and they're like, I heard about this. Like when you were, I said, yeah, good thing that's my past. That's not who I am now, honey.
Oh, I love that response.
I'm like, I am who I am. And I say that you can judge me from my past, but that's not who I am.